the previous rework. We've only had one rework in the last year.
But many over time.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's going to be a flash cocoon for it on a fly. Looks like he may go down. Heal coming through from the Navi, trying to keep him
Still alive.
And he's actually going to live through it. Gorilla comes up with first blood, takes out Fly. Having that power already, Punch is going to get spotted as they throw out the scrying plant. Punch goes up with a repel.
Remedy
Does
Void
come
Link, so
in,
he's
and he gets
isolated.
locked down. That's going to be a second kill on the board for Longju. Edge tries to get a little bit of damage, and Cannonball Barrage was thrown down by Roach, but
Follow up with the Q after a Chain of Corruption, but then has the sustain to be topped up compared to Karma.
well, Prey does get locked down. That's going to be the current call opened up, throws out the Chain of Corruption, does connect, and he's going to flash away immediately. Meanwhile, TP coming through, Expansion joining the fray, locks him down, and Prey snipes out Googer right off the bat.
They want more.
With Crash, the Realm Warp coming in from Fly in the back line. He can jump straight in onto Soul with the help of the Kazakhs and take him out. He'll pop the heal. He's trying to limp his way out. Flash forward. Flash followed by Fly. And they will go ahead and finish him off now. Punch and Roach alone under the turret. Now it's just Roach. Another sniper Prey. Let's go ahead. Can we make it a third? No, the cooldown's not there. But that's going to be a near ace as Edge, the only one that did not participate.
Really?
Yeah.
The film buff with yourself, that's probably poor, as Cougar is going to take almost his whole health bar.
It's chunked out pretty low. And Roach, well, he's dead.
Yep.
Nothing more to say about that one, but yeah, no, I haven't seen it yet. Definitely need to catch up. I'll do one of those days where I sit down and I watch a couple of the Oscar, Best Picture noms, and then go through them throughout the week.
Far away from describing their previous attempts to the Rift.
Sure. Oh, might have a fight break out. Someone to hold that thought. Punch and Googer both just going to get absolutely melted off the face of the planet, and this would be the context.
Well, I prefer to live in a world where there are no honorary perfect games, no participation medals, only real victories.
Good for you, because that's where we're at.
Yay. The rotation game. Nice damage from Soul.
Yeah, he's going to get flashed on. Gorilla out of mana, will flash away. Soul getting exhausted. It's enough to keep the Nami alive for now. Meanwhile, Crash, he just flashes straight into the face of the Jin. Takes him out in an instant. The tier 2 turret in top goes down. A couple times he missed underneath the turret. But now Expansion going in on the Roach. It's going to be the Realm Warp coming through. Crash and Fly arriving, and in an instant, Roach just disappears.
Expansion's taking the turret. I had to point it out because he wouldn't have noticed on his health bar.
Yeah. Meanwhile, nearly as much HP as I thought it did. Third call gets opened up by Cougar. Tidal Wave thrown out to interrupt it. Won't be able to get that fourth and final shot off. Meanwhile, Chain of Corruption comes through, followed up by the bubble from Nami, and Cougar goes down. First inhibitor to fall. Comes through for Longju, and they're going to attack a second one.
Shields and heals coming in. How many does it take to knock down the tree, Achilles?
More than Kongdu have available to them is the answer. You can see he has taken no damage.
Oh, the Haunting Guys double kill. Yeah.
As he gets rid of Edge and Cougar. Meanwhile, Roach goes down. It's just a lonely Soul all by himself, running aimlessly down the bottom lane. And Expression's like, you know what? I got some time.
Wants to pad that kill score. Looks like it won't happen here. Expression's having a jolly old time. And the moment he flashed over, come back here, Soul.
Oh dear. Well, looks like Soul's only victory here will be that he didn't die at the very end of the game. He'll be the only member alive as the Nexus crumbles, but Longju return to form, you would have to say, for some of these players. Fly, Prey, and Gorilla especially having very good series, and they will put their first 2-0 victory on the board.
And then a complete obliteration in game 2. It wasn't competitive. Looked like a good team versus a desperately poor team, and
what a bad birthday present.
Yeah.
Poor Roach.
It's belated birthday present, so I guess you can pretend it's not one, but there's a lot of schadenfreude going on among the minds of these Kongdu players. Not a lot to be happy about. Didn't really show up on the Rift in this series, and that's 6 games in a row.